tonight. We're doing our favorite movie quotes of all time. And we've compiled a list of movie quotes, and we hope that you enjoy them. Let's rate them from 1 to 10 this time. 1 being dog water, 10 being like that was like one of the best quotes of the night.
Okay.
So my first one is from Flubber.
With Robin Williams.
Yes, Flubber.
That's hilarious.
Is the quote from Robin
I love
Williams?
you,
Yes.
Carl.
So the quote literally just is, "Sorry, first time flying," which is what he says to a little boy as he crashes into a tree. The kid next to him.
I give that one like a 5.
Yeah, I give it 5. I can give less than 5. I ain't give nobody less than 5.
It's
I will
fine.
give people less than
My
5s.
movies are kind of out there.
I'll be
And
more
I
harsh.
told you, y'all know I don't watch that many movies.
I'm
And
giving.
Memory's pretty shit too.
I'm giving it. I want to give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6 because I saw it in theaters.
Yeah, I saw it in
I
theaters.
was 4 when that came out, so I most definitely did not see that in theaters.
I almost vaguely remember what happened in the movie.
And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then they will become my enemies, and then they would fear you.
I think we should also try to guess where it's from, also too. Say it one more time.
And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then they will become my enemies, and then they would fear you.
That shit is dope. I can't think of where it's from.
Would you?
What genre?
They come from the Godfather.
That's dope.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Was that
That's one of the best
Michael?
movies.
Was that Michael or was that Don Vito?
That was Vito.
I've never seen The Godfather.
That's in the beginning, in the opening scene.
You look so disappointed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
It's the Carl, it's-
I mean, like, I
Just
never-
rubs my shoulder to comfort me.
Yeah.
I've never seen Citizen Kane.
A disappointment. But
I'm gonna give that one a 9. Almost perfect.
It's because I haven't seen the movie.
You don't want to rate it?
I did, 7.
7, and you? 8. Yeah. Your turn.
I knew a man who once said, "Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back."
That's dope, but I can't think of where it's from. Sin City.
Nope. Huh?
I have no idea.
Chris.
I was gonna say Sin City. Fuck, you get out of my brain.
I don't know, man.
Gladiator.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my
really good.
goodness, that shit is dope. I'm about to give you a 10, to be honest with you.
That's a
I'm
10.
mad I didn't recognize that though.
That was
I've actually seen that movie.
Gladiator's got a lot of good quotes in it.
Yeah.
I think that will be back soon. I don't need nice. I don't need myself to be it, and I don't need anybody else to be it at me.
Where the fuck does that come from?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey and that white lady. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. One of my favorites.
Yeah. Let me give you a solid 8 on that one.
That's straight for the first
Yeah,
one.
8 on that one.
What do y'all think?
7.
That's not bad. I like these for the first one. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Carpe Dentum. Seize the teeth.
Dentum the teeth? Holy shit. Where's that from?
Short Tales?
I'm giving that a 10 just because of the meme,
Pirates
the
of the Caribbean.
memeability.
Nope.
No guesses, Chris?
What is
I can't think of it.
what, Monty Python or some shit?
The Goonies.
That was so far off. No. Mrs. Doubtfire.
What? What's the context? What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I just looked up quotes. I was like,
Seize
what
the
the fuck?
teeth.
I was like, I seen that shit. I said, yo, stop playing.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I was about ready to give it a 10, but if we don't know the context, it's a little different for me. But that
I
is
can only
hilarious.
assume,
Seize the
knowing what
teeth.
Mrs. Doubtfire was, that he was trying to extract a tooth from one of his kids.
What's up with you and Robin Williams, man? What's up,
He's got a
man?
lot of good quotes.
Once I looked up Flubber, I remember Mrs. Doubtfire, and I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and rock this one too.
Did y'all rate Carl's quote? I said 8.
Yeah, I'm giving you an 8. Just because of the memes.
Right.
Just for the lols.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Just the idea of it, Carpe.
Just grab a motherfucker by the teeth. like,
I gotta get that 9, bro. I'm sorry.
What would you do if somebody
It's a 9,
really
it's
did
pretty
just,
good.
Like, you was about to get in a fight with somebody, some nigga just grabbed you out of the teeth, like, bitch, what the fuck?
a man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. That comes from The Godfather.
I was about to say, is that from The Godfather?
Yeah. Get ready for
A man who doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
10.
I give it a 7.
What about you, Carlo?
It's a pretty good quote.
What about you, Carlo?
It's from the Don Vito.
Again, it's something I haven't seen. We're doing what's
You don't have to see it
One more
to
time.
understand the quote. The quote's just hard, regardless of context.
10. Fuck that.
Okay.
Like,
Carl's very family, super duper family guy for sure.
like,
Justin, what you think?
10.
Tens? You got tens. I'm the one critic because I don't know. Maybe I'm cynical. I still think it's a good quote. I just didn't hit me like that. I apologize.
nah,
Don't crucify me, Godfather fans.
Well, since I've never seen The Godfather, I think you're okay.
I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of you was shattered by the truth of who you are.
Fuck, I know that.
I don't know what that's
I've
from.
seen that recently.
Love,
I don't know
love
where it
and-
come from.
Love and other disasters.
I never heard of
not
it,
seen
but
that.
I
Why
think
the
that
fuck
that's
I
a
know that?
10 from me. I think that's my
Yes,
first
that's
10.
For me too. Fuck.
I think that's the first 10 from me.
This is like 2000.
What was that from?
Love and other disasters.
That's great.
So that's 8 from
Eight.
you,
Yeah.
10.
Chris.
Oh no, I already said that. That's a 10 off the
Oh,
rip. That's a 10 off the rip.
Boy, I am on you. Hold a second. Let me start over. I'm sorry. Let me start over.
This
Let
is
me
about
focus.
to
Let
be
me focus.
hilarious.
Boy, I am 2 seconds from being on you like white on rice and a glass of milk on a
Major
paper
pain.
plate in a snowstorm.
Major pain. Number
I'm gonna
10.
put my foot so far up your ass, the water on my knee will clench your thirst.
The water on my knee.
Wow. That's
Major
crazy.
pain.
That's childhood movie
It's in
childhood
10.
right there.
That's a 10
Carl, what
too.
you think?
Just because Major Pain.
The 7
I've,
from
I've never actually watched Major Pain.
Ooh.
I'ma choke you.
This is gonna be like
Jesus
we're
Christ, Carl.
fuck crucifying me. We're about to crucify Carl before the end of this
Right,
episode's
it's
over.
gonna
I'ma choke you, bro.
Speaking of
Hell,
which,
bro.
do you have another quote, my friend?
Yes, I do. We don't get a say on how it ends. We never have, but we can control how we live.
We never get a say on how it ends. We never do, but we can't control how we live. What's that from?
The old guard.
The Old Guard? That I think I've seen that. Isn't that the movie with the Immortals?
Yes.
That movie's good. Have y'all ever seen that?
Yeah,
it's like got this
with
black lady.
Andromeda.
That
Yeah,
shit's
but she was
crazy.
talking about the
Oh
show.
man, that shit might be a 10, man. I don't know, man. Oh
If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Andromeda. Totally giving her that name. Every man dies, but not every man truly lives. And that came from Braveheart.
Oh, you don't let me get it out my mouth, bro.
That's what she
Damn, I
said.
gotta check that shit off. Thank you. I need to feel that good shit.
Leaning towards 10. I just feel like I've just been throwing out 10s left and right, and it's not fair
Can I
to
just
not
say,
give
I
you a
personally
10 just
think it's
because
a
of that. But it's just no. It's a really good quote though. I think it sounds like other people have used that quote from there.
People use it all the time.
I'm sorry, it's a 10. It is what it is. I know I've been giving a lot of 10s. You guys are just hitting me real hard with your first quote, so maybe I'll tone down later. Maybe I'll just give all 10s this episode. Fuck it, I don't care. It's a 10.
All right, y'all two niggas don't say shit, yeah, because I know exactly, y'all know exactly what this is. Carl, if you don't get this shit, I promise you, I'm gonna just come to your house tomorrow and just watch movies with you. Okay? You look at me, Carl. I swear to God, I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming.
Ooh.
You got that? The only thing I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one. Do you understand that piece of shit up there? I never liked him. I never trusted him. For all I know, he had me set up. I had my friend Andrew Fernandez kid. But that's history. I'm here now. He's not. But do what you gonna do with me. If you don't, then make a move.
I didn't know it was a TV show either. Justin put me on too. I need to go find it.
That shit was
To the
they used to
death.
put that shit on TV.
You say you're gonna fight to the death.
I'm about to put you into a movie, Carl.
Oh, by the way, that's a 10.
Death fight with Chris.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
Easy.
a 10. Just
That's an easy. Like if you're just gonna get an easy 10, like Scarface
Like
is a
y'all
good
knew
way
what I
to
was
go.
talking about. The first line.
The first line, I was just like,
line,
yeah.
I already knew what I was talking about.
Now the guy's got Paulie as a partner. Any problems? He goes to Paulie. Trouble with the bill? He can go to Paulie. Trouble with the cops, deliveries? Tommy, he can call Paulie. But now the guy's got to come up with Paulie's money every week, no matter what. Business bad? Fuck you, pay me. Oh, you had a fire? Fuck you, pay me. Place got hit by lightning, huh? Fuck you, pay me.
Goodfellas.
Yes, sir.
Good. 10, bro. 10.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
and it's also a 10 because of your delivery. Your delivery is also.
It's just one of my
Can we
favorite
establish
quotes,
that
man.
that's one of the rules for getting a 10 is like your delivery also.
Oh, I'd be
Like,
that's
'cause your delivery on that shit was great, man.
moving right along. What do you y'all gave it 10s? What do you think, Carl, about my quote? Fuck you, pay me 7. Dang, he's lowballing,
I
man.
haven't seen it.
It doesn't matter if you see it or not. It does the quote hit you to the point where, well, that's fine. I'll let you. He's like that one dentist out of 10 or whatever in the commercials.
The city's got a beat, and you gotta hook into it. Once you get the beat, you can do anything.
Step up.
I can't think of it.
Was it that movie Save the Last Dance?
Nope. It's not a dancing movie.
The Spirit.
Training Day. Okay, I gave up.
I don't know.
Oliver and Company.
Oh, I could have. That was actually part of me was actually thinking that because they got that one song.
Why you fuck with my childhood, Carl?
That's a good one, man. That's a 9.
That's
I know I'm giving high
That's
scores.
a 9, bro.
Maybe it's an 8. Maybe no. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. I'd say it's like an 8.
Dodger said that for Oliver.
Yep. I'm gonna give it like an 8. That's a good quote.
I give it a 7.
A 7. Okay, I feel you.
Absolutely ruined it. It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Gotham deserves a better class of criminal.
That's a 10.
It's not about the money.
Sometimes you have to let people go because they're toxic to you. Let them go because they will take and leave you empty.
That's a 6. What's it from?
500 Days of Summer.
As your leader, I encourage you from time to time, and always in a respectful manner, to question my logic. If you're unconvinced and a particular plan of action I've decided is the wisest, tell me so. But allow me to convince you, and I promise you right here and right now, no subject will ever be taboo. Except, of course, the subject that was just ever under discussion. The price you pay for bringing up either my Chinese or American heritage is I collect your fucking head.
Kill Bill.
That's
Just like this fucker here.
10.
No, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time. I'm so glad that toy was right there at that moment. For some reason, my brain was just like, grab that shit. I'm just like, okay, we got to do it. Oren Ishii, half American, half Japanese. What y'all think?
Yeah,
Tens.
I'm giving you a 10 on that one. I know, but it's the delivery for me. The delivery was fantabulous.
I appreciate it, man. Good job. Justin, Carl, y'all already.
I said 10.
It's 10s. Okay, cool.
The good quotes from the damn movie and they're crazy. But what's it gonna do one? It's who's the bitch now?
Oh, man.
Say that again?
Who's the bitch now?
Sometimes I say that to bitch ass nigga.
What's that from?
Fridays?
No.
I don't know what it's from.
The new guy.
Oh, from the new guy. Okay.
I'm giving you a
Dang,
7.
Carl, that's a same as Chris. I give you a 7 for that one. Yeah, that's very funny.
It's
There are a
funny
lot
as
of
fuck.
wild quotes.
Leaning
in that
towards
movie.
8. I just wished I remember the movie a little bit more, but that shit. Yeah. What about you, Justin? What you think?
I give it a
6. Yeah, that's fair.
Hold on, let me do it again. Don't ever take sides with anyone against the family again.
Why do you have to make eye contact with me?
Ever.
It's because I never seen a movie.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? You all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be who you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me who can point your fucking fingers at and say, that's the bad guy. So, what that makes you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me? I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say goodnight to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you, come on. Make a way for the bad guy. There's a bad guy coming, boom. You better get out of the way.
Carl, what movie is that from?
Rate it, Carl. Let's rate it first.
I'm giving you a 9 on that shit.
That's a 10 because it's a Scarface quote. That's like cheating for me. If you want to get 10s out of me, that's the easy way to cheat. Just do any quote from Scarface. But Quill, being in Ronin, it can't be done. You're asking us to die, Quill says. Yeah, guess I am. They pause. Gamora stands up. Quill, I've lived most of my life surrounded by my enemies, and I'm grateful to die amongst my friends. Drax stands up. You're an honorable man, Quill. I will fight beside you, and in the end, I will see my wife and daughter. Groot stands up. I am Groot. Rocket Raccoon. What the hell? I don't got that long a lifespan anyway. Stands up. Well, now I'm standing. Happy? We're all standing now. Bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
A bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
He said, hell, I ain't got that long a lifespan anyway.
Now we're all standing. A bunch of jackasses standing in a circle.
Love Rocket Raccoon.
Oh shit.
What y'all think?
Oh
What
shit,
y'all
I'm
think?
giving you a 9 just because of that ending. That
7?
ending
Oh,
is
damn, he's so
hilarious.
harsh. And you, he's just out. The 7s are not even bad. I'm not complaining that much. Don't give me less because I'm complaining. You said a 9? I appreciate that. That ain't too bad. If I heard that, I'd have gave it a 10, but I ain't being petty now.
Andy did all this herself? Mal said. Booker, yeah, that woman has forgotten more ways to kill than entire armies will ever learn.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
That's a 10.
That's
I'm
terrible.
giving you a
I'm
10.
gonna have to drop that 10, man.
I'm gonna give you that. Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna give you
terrifying.
that big T, my boy.
I'm Gotham's reckoning. Here's to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
One more time.
Recognize this thing.
One more time, man. That's my shit. He's about to get that. Say it one more
Just for the
time,
voice
man.
alone, man, that's a 9 for me.
I'm
bro.
Gotham's reckoning. Here's to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
I'm Gotham's reckoning.
Here's to end the borrowed time you've all been living on.
10. That's a 9 from Carl. That's basically as good as a 10 for me. What you think, Justin?
I'll give it a 9.
It was Bane.
My Bane.
Bane.
I've been working on my Bane voice.
Free will, it's like a butterfly wing. Once touched, they never get off the ground. No, I only set the stage. You pull your own strings.
I don't think I really understand.
Say it again.
Free will, it's like a butterfly wing. Once touched, they never get off the ground. No, I only set the stage. You pull your own strings.
Where did that come from?
Devil's advocate. Al Pacino.
You know how Tony just said the way you cheat with him
Yeah.
is to give a Scarface quote. The Devil's Advocate is like in my top 3 favorite movies ever. So if you want a 10 from me, you pretty much just need a Devil's Advocate.
I mean, that's what made me watch
So,
Scarface.
I didn't.
I give it a 6. I give it a 6. What you think, Carl?
Cold.
5. Chris is looking at us like we're such plebs. Uncultured swine. Rocket and Drax just got into a brawl in the bar, and Star-Lord broke him up. Drax says, "This vermin speaks about affairs he knows nothing about." Rocket Raccoon says, "That's true." Drax the Destroyer says, "He has no respect." Rocket Raccoon says, "This is also true. Keep calling me vermin, tough guy. You just want to laugh at me like everybody else." Rocket, you're drunk, alright? No one's laughing at you. He points at Drax. He just thinks I'm some stupid thing. He does. Starts crying. Well, I didn't ask to get made. I didn't ask to be torn apart and put back together over and over again and turned into some little monster. It's like, Rocket, no one's calling you a monster. He called me vermin. She called me rodent. Let's see if you can laugh after I fire about 5 or 6 of these in your face. Quill stops him from firing the gun at everybody. No. 4 billion units. Rocket, come on, man. Suck it up for one more lousy night and we're rich. Rocket says, fine. But I can't promise when this is all over, I'm not going to kill every single last one of you jerks.
I'll give you a 10.
I love Rocket Raccoon in these movies.
Just because.
It's Rocket.
Have all the cosmic power in the world. What the itty bitty little space.
Genie.
And that's,
Aladdin.
and that's also how you get a 10
Tell
out of me.
me, that's my childhood. It's
Right.
not once in my childhood, bro. You
Look,
weren't old enough to remember that shit.
The
I
fuck
get-
you mean I wasn't? I had all 3 fuck movies on this, goddamn.
I will give that one an 8. Yes.
Because if you want
You
to
got Robin Williams back again, dude. Third time on Carl's list.
I didn't even realize that was him.
You said Genie from Aladdin. That's Robin Williams.
Yeah. Shit.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, loyal servant to the true emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
10.
That's
10,
good.
10. Easy.
Absolutely.
Easy 10.
I don't feel the need to play a whole part in the entire movement. But yo, if I just raise my family right, just live righteously, and be alright, yo, my whole life is dedicated to change.
Can't think of what it's from. But I give it a 5 though.
I'm gonna give you
You
a 9.
said Belly?
Billy.
Damn.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
that in so
nah.
long.
Just because
I've
that's
actually
some
seen
good
Belly.
shit.
That's
and
from
I love
Sincere. Like when Sincere like start changing up,
it.
he start leaving Bunny alone and shit.
Carl, what you think?
That 8.
I gave it like a 5. I'm sorry. You a communist, huh? How you like it, man? They tell you all the time what to do, what to think, what to feel. You want to be like a sheep, like all those other people? Bah, bah. You want to work 8, 10 fucking hours? You own nothing, you got nothing? You want a Shabato on every corner looking after you? Watching everything you do? Everything you say, man? You know I eat octopus 3 times a day? I got fucking octopus coming out my fucking ears. I got the fucking Russian shoes, my feet's coming through. How you like that? What, you want me to stay here and do nothing? Hey, I'm no fucking criminal, man. I'm no puta or thief. I'm Tony Montana, a political prisoner from Cuba, and I want my fucking human rights now. Just like President Jimmy Carter says, okay? You know something? You can send me anywhere, here, there, this, that, it don't matter. There's nothing you can do to me that Castro has not done. What movie is that from, Carl?
Scarface. in front of-
You couldn't tell from the accent?
Same accent like 6 times, bro. Like
That's a different movie.
bro.
No, from the same movie.
My hand's strangling your throat.
I'm gonna send this to Chris. Chris is gonna be like, he's gonna be like,
I
oh,
love
come
you,
on.
Carl.
Man. That was my quote. What did y'all give it?
You
I'm
have
sorry.
to believe that.
You said 7. You said, what'd you say, Justin?
Oh yeah, that's a 10.
Oh,
That's Scarface.
no.
That's a
That's
10.
a 9. That's a 9.
That's a 10.
What do you think?
Yeah, the
Carl?
whole Tony
You said
Montana.
7. You said 7. Okay.
Paul Walker and Tyrese walking off, and it was like, yo, so I figured we go down to Miami, or some little garage or something like that. And he was like, yo, how the hell you supposed to do this? Well, my pockets ain't empty, because lifts up the shirt, see the whole fucking shit lined up with fucking stacks of bills. When you know she said shit, mine ain't either.
I think I remember that actually. Yeah, they had a
So-
bunch of money thrown away.
it's-
Yeah,
it's
everybody
one of the
did.
last- One of the last quotes.
Okay, so I'll
Yes.
give that one a I'll go from a 4 to a 6, man. That's actually pretty
Yes.
good. Yeah. I needed way more context.
Yeah, I needed that context. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize. That came from Reservoir Dogs.
That's a 9.
That's a Reservoir Dogs.
That's a nine.
And then it's hilarious.
Short and sweet.
Imagine telling the motherfucker, hey, if you shoot me in your dreams, you better wake up and apologize.
That movie had a bunch of amazing quotes.
There's a passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17.
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
The path of a righteous man is a beast on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and tyranny of evil man. Blessed is he who, the name of charity and goodwill, separates the weak through the valley of the shadow of death. For he is truly his brother's keeper, and the father of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those attempt to poison me and destroy my brothers. And you will know I am the Lord when I make vengeance upon you. I've been saying that shit for years, and if you ever heard it, that meant your ass. You'd be dead right now. I never gave much thought to what it meant. I just thought it was a cold-blooded thing to say to a motherfucker before I popped a cap in his ass. But I saw someone, this morning made me think twice. See, now I'm thinking maybe it means you're the evil man, and I'm not my righteous man. And Mr. 9mm here is the separate protecting my righteous ass in the valley of darkness. Or it could mean you're the righteous man, and I'm the shepherd, and in the world that's evil and selfish. And I like to say, but that shit ain't the truth. The truth is, you're the weak, and I'm the tyranny of evil man. But I'm trying to be better, Ringo. I'm trying to be real, trying real hard to be December.
10.
Maggie is.
Hey, what's that from?
Pulp Fiction. It's a very interesting movie. It's weird as hell. It's very good.
And that's also a Quentin Tarantino film.
That and the nun says, "Let me get this straight. You don't believe in God because of Alice in Wonderland?" And he says, "No, through the looking glass. That poem, The Walrus and the Carpenter, that's the indictment of organized religion. The walrus, with his girth and good nature, he obviously represents either Buddha or with his tusks, the Hindu elephant god Lord Ganesha. Now that takes care of your Eastern religions. Now the carpenter, which is an obvious reference to Jesus Christ, who was raised a carpenter's son, he represents the Western religions. Now in that poem, what do? They dupe all these oysters into following them, and they proceed to shuck and devour the helpless little creatures en masse. I don't know what that says to you, but to me it says that following these faiths based on mythological figures ensures the destruction of one's inner being. Organized religion destroys who we are by inhibiting our actions, by inhibiting our decisions out of fear of some intangible parent figure who shakes a finger at us from 1,000 years ago and says, do it, and I'll fucking spank you." The other angel's listening close by, and the nun is just like, "The way you put it, I never really thought about it like that before. What have I been doing with my life? What am I?" He says, "Yeah, I know. Listen, my advice to you, take this money that you've been collecting for your parish, go get yourself a nice dress, Fix yourself up. Find some man, some woman that you can connect with, even for a moment. Because that's really all life is, sister. It's a series of moments. Why don't you seize yours?" She hesitates, then smiles, nods, and leaves. And then, Bartleby comes over and sits next to him, and he says, "Here's what I don't get about you. You know for a fact there's a God. You've been in his presence. He's spoken to you personally. Yet I just heard you claim to be an atheist." And then Loki says to him, "I just like to fuck with the clergy. Man, I just love it. I love to keep those guys on their toes."
That's a 10. That's a 10. I love that movie.
There's a magic that happens when you dance. Everything lines up, the world is in sync, and for one perfect moment, you feel totally alive.
Save the Last Dance.
I can't say the last dance.
Uh-huh.
Bring it on.
No.
What's that movie with Omarion?
Step Up.
No.
I can't guess.
Dancing in the
It is
rain.
one of those.
Which
Up
Step
too.
Up?
Step Up 3.
Okay, I wouldn't know. John might have got that
I
one.
had an answer. Used to love the
We'll give
movies.
you a 6.
5.
C for Vendetta.
Oh, it's from V for Vendetta. Holy
about
shit.
that.
I was about to say.
Say it again? Holy shit.
Beneath this mask, there is more than just flesh. There is an idea, and ideas are bulletproof.
It's just what the quote is and what it represents. It's that revolutionary shit. I love it.
I want you to know that you are the last dream of my soul.
I'm giving everybody 8s. Yeah,
I've
8.
seen that movie.
It's like a 5. I'm leaning towards 4 on that one.
I'll give that a 7.
I can't.
I'm actually going, you guys were hitting me really hard in the beginning, and now y'all are starting to fall off as far as I'm concerned. Let me tell you something. There's no nobility in poverty. I have been a rich man, and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time. Because at least as a rich man, when I have to face my problems, I show up in the back of a limo, wearing a $2,000 suit and a $40,000 fucking gold watch. So listen to me, and you listen to well. Are you behind on your credit card bills? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Is your landlord ready to evict you? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Does your girlfriend think you're a fucking worthless loser? Good. Pick up the phone and start dialing. I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich. Any guesses?
I want to say The Wolf of Wall Street.
So I want to preface, so internet, I want you to understand, I do not think that Jordan Belmont is a good person at all. I understand he is a criminal and a piece of shit. This was such a good fucking quote. That shit got me inspired.
I just want to say,
I was about to pick up the phone and start dialing. I was like, yes, you're right.
I've never seen this movie.
My wife does think I'm a worthless piece of shit. They pick up this phone and start dialing.